All right, guys. So on the back side, at the top, there's a text box that says, when given the quotient remainder answer and asked for the polynomial. So what's weird is that they could give us, okay, quotient remainder form and asked us what the polynomial used to be before it got divided and had a remainder of 5 and a quotient of x squared plus 7. So just like when you have something like 8 and 1/3. You do 8 times 3, which is 24, and you add the 1 on to get 25. So the original problem was 25 divided by 3, okay? And the answer was 8 and a third. Okay, so hopefully you guys understand the simple one. And so you're going to realize that this quotient needs to be multiplied by x minus 1, and we're going to add the 5 remainder on, okay? And when we're finished, we're going to end up with a polynomial, and that's what p of x is, okay? So if we need the box to put them together, we could use the box, and we have an x squared plus 7 times an x minus 1, and so that's x cubed plus 7x minus x squared minus 7, okay? So that's x cubed. Actually, I don't need parentheses anymore. So we'll just say x cubed minus x squared plus 7x minus 7, and then plus that 5 for the remainder. So we end up with p of x equaling x cubed minus x squared plus 7x. Negative 7 plus 5 is negative 2. And there is our polynomial called p of x. Okay? And if you ever wanted to check your polynomial, you could plug in 5, which is the remainder. Oh, I'm sorry, plug in, you would plug in, let's see, you'd get out 5. 5's the output. So if this is x minus 1, then x would equal positive 1. We could plug that in, and p of 1 should come out to equal 5, okay? Which means x minus 1 is not a factor. Okay. All right, let's try number 5. It says when the function p of x is divided by x squared plus 1, that's the quotient. So this is our quotient remainder form, and they want us to find the equation of p of x before it was long divided and had a remainder of 2x and a quotient of x minus 7. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put it back together. So we're going to take x minus 7 and multiply it by x squared plus 1, and we're going to add on the remainder of 2x, and that should be my polynomial. Okay, again, if we need the box to multiply, we can use the box. So there's my two binomials I have to multiply together, and that's going to give me x cubed minus 7x squared plus 1x, and that's going to give me a minus 7. Okay, and so this is x cubed minus 7x squared plus x minus 7 plus the remainder of 2x. If I clean that up, our polynomial for p of x would be x cubed minus 7x squared plus 3x minus 7. All right. And last one, guys, it says given a of x equals that, and b of x equals, determine a of x divided by b of x in the quotient remainder form. So x plus 2 is being divided into x to the 4th plus 2x cubed plus 4x minus 10. Okay. And when we long divide that in, this is going to be an x cubed. X cubed times x is x to the 4th. X cubed times 2 is 2x cubed. Okay. Go ahead and subtract. And these cancel. 2x cubed minus 2x cubed also cancel, which is 0. And I'm going to bring down the plus 4x. Okay. And so we're going to have a plus 4 up at the top, because 0 plus 4x is 4x, right? 4 times x is 4x, but we have to make sure to put it under here. Okay? And 4 plus that 2 is plus 8. And so I think we should have brought down this minus 10, so we had 2 terms here still, because we get 2 terms by multiplying. Okay? And now we can go ahead and subtract. And so 4x minus 4x cancel. Negative 10 minus 8 is negative Negative 10 minus 8 is negative 18. And they wanted us to write it in quotient remainder form. So we're going to go ahead and say our quotient is x cubed plus 4 plus our remainder of negative 18 divided by our divisor of x plus 2. And there it is. All right, guys. All right, so, I guess we could have put an A. Now, on hindsight there, why things weren't lining up is we forgot to put in our placeholder. All right, which made that a little bit sketchy there when we did it. All right. So you can see that you don't technically need a placeholder, but we had to watch out for things lining up when we were doing this part. Okay. So that's what happens when you don't use a placeholder. Okay. So still doable, just a little bit. You got to pay attention. All right, guys. I'll see you guys on the next day of notes.